First, Buzz Aldrin. I asked him about President Obama's pledge to orbit Mars. What does he think about U.S. support for the future of NASA and space exploration?
Very clever about it. And I hate to say this, but we were not clever implementing the vision for space exploration with 2 rockets. We don't need 2 rockets to do that. We need Ares 1 plus Ares 5. Okay, real quickly, that's something like 1 plus 5 gets us to the moon times Ares. Why not 3 plus 3? They're the same rocket, okay? And we can put as much fuel, cargo, or people on each one, and as many as we want, and they're all so much cheaper.
And what will we get out of this?
I don't know. What is the return from the moon that begins to pay the expense? Knowledgeable people will say, water will give us fuel. Sure, we can drink the water for the people there, but if you don't send people there, you don't need to drink the water. Robots can mine things. It's only a 1.5 seconds way for robots to perform. The better we're getting with robotic control. The robots that are on Mars, Spirit and Opportunity, have been there for 5 years. They're sent instructions every day, and they're very conservative instructions. If it gets into trouble, stop, don't do anything. The program manager of Spirit and Opportunity told me, and then put it in writing, that if we had a controller at this moon of Mars, less than a second transmission away from things on the surface, we could get the job of those 2 Spirit and Opportunity done in 1 week. Can you imagine the efficiency of being able to do that? This Phobos is, and it looks like this. There's a big crater in it, and I just had this model delivered to me at 7:15 yesterday morning, so I could sort of show it to a few people. In the 80s, when we were about to build a space station, I said to people, the moon has 6 flags on it. It's a better space station than putting something in low Earth orbit. Okay? I was right then. I was wrong now, because this moon is the key to permanence of human beings from the planet Earth on another planet in the solar system. Can you name me anything in the progress of humanity that will come close to that in terms of significance? Those people who go there, like the pilgrims in the Mayflower, didn't hang around Plymouth Rock waiting for the return trip. You want people there for sustainability, and I'll use little allegories to help sink in.
That's a pretty good argument. Now I've got to ask you about one other thing.
It sure is, but those people, there are thousands that want to go down in history as being the first people to set up pioneering. The most respected profession for Americans is pioneering. Now, how about the leader who charts a course, an unequivocal course? It may be a 2-phase. We may reaffirm this initiative. When would be a good time? 10 years. What happens in 10 years? The 50th anniversary of lunar lander. I hope to be around, okay? And I want to see him reaffirm permanence on Mars in the next 15 years.
All right, now I've got to ask you this question.
Yeah.
Would you rather be remembered as the second man on the moon or the first astronaut on Dancing with the Stars?
I don't see anything wrong with both. If people choose to take it that way.
How was that? Why did you do that, and was it fun? You look like you were having a blast.
I did that for the same reason that I got Quincy Jones to endorse Snoop Dogg and Quali and the rap song that we wrote called Rocket Experience that people can download on iTunes. I did a rap song. Why would an astronaut want to do a rap song? Because the rap people are not normal supporters of the space program. And the space program people are not, if they're 50s and 60s, are not rappers, okay? But you bring those together and they begin to intermingle. You put me. What has Buzz done? Well, you chose to say it. He was second on the moon. Not last man on the moon, not first man, but second. Okay, I'm not trying to change history. I didn't really want to be first, but nobody's going to believe that. But where does it put the premium for this country of ours? Only on gold medals, only on winners. Are the only people we're interested in commemorating for John F. Kennedy, the first landing? How about the first people that went? 24 Americans. But you know, most people in the media, they ask the question, how many people landed on the moon? Mm-hmm. We could not have landed if we had not sent 2 missions there ahead, one without a lander and one as a dress rehearsal. We could not have come home if Mike Collins had not brought us home.
Yeah. Well, I tell you this, you're a great advocate for the space program, and you're somebody that everybody in America can be proud of. Thank you, Buzz.
Well, I want to share things with all of your people, and whenever I can do that, I'm learning to do what I detested doing, and that's why I didn't want the publicity, really, of being on the first landing on the. But that's okay. That was my job, and I did it the best.
Well, I think
I
you're
could.
doing it pretty well.
Thank you.